Thanks for joining us. We start tonight with an arrest made in a carjacking just hours ago. This happened at I-94 and Dale Street as Minneapolis police were following a stolen car into St. Paul. 5 juveniles in the car, all were arrested, but not without a chase. The Twin Cities are, of course, no strangers to auto thefts and carjackings. Minneapolis and St. Paul, along with cities across the country, saw carjacking numbers skyrocket in the last few years.
But now police in both cities say the trend is changing. Gordon Severson checked the latest numbers and he joins us. Gordon?
Yeah, I checked in with Minneapolis and St. Paul Police and the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office, and all 3 agencies say carjackings are down, but the numbers still aren't back to where they were before the pandemic. So law enforcement agencies aren't ready to celebrate just yet. The COVID pandemic changed our everyday lives in so many ways. For Sergeant Thomas Siegelstrom,
I think 2020, we started to see a huge increase in carjackings.
the pandemic brought a new job title. He now leads the carjacking and auto theft unit at the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office.
It was startling when we first started the unit to see individuals as young as we were dealing with.
According to Minneapolis and St. Paul Police, the carjacking numbers hit their peak in 2021, with 655 in Minneapolis and 103 in St. Paul. 2 years later, the numbers are down 54% in Minneapolis and 60% in St. Paul.
Definitely trending downward over here.
But compared to pre-pandemic, the numbers are still high. In Minneapolis, the 305 carjackings last year was still nearly 3 times higher than in 2019. In St. Paul, the numbers pre-pandemic were so low, they didn't even track carjackings as a category of crime.
Carjacking, it's an official title now. But it was a robbery in the past.
St. Paul Police Sergeant Mike Ernster says officers see a lot of teenagers involved in carjackings, and they see a lot of repeat offenders.
We were having a lot of carjackings, but the number of people responsible for them was a small group.
Sergeant Siegelstrom agrees the 5 teenagers involved in this latest carjacking,
All 5 were well known to the Ramsey County carjacking and auto theft team.
and even though the numbers are going down, Siegelstrom says their work is far from over.
Carjacking at gunpoint is hard trauma to get over. Our hope is no one ever has to deal with that.
And this downward trend has continued here in the new year. Minneapolis police say so far this month, they have seen 16 carjackings. That's about half as many as they saw this same time last year. But again, they say that's still 16 people who had to experience a traumatic event. So they're not satisfied with that number. They want to see it go down even further.